We started with a sustainable program involving the university, businesses, students, and doing a lot of concrete projects in the field of sustainability. And with the Green Week, we wanted to reach different target groups, leaders, decision makers in our society, and involving and engaging them in this subject. The first part of the Green Week was the Green Tour. I can talk about certain sustainability efforts and projects on Curacao, but nothing beats the feeling that when you see, touch, smell all of these different things that are already happening on Curacao. And the Green Tour, which we rebranded the Green Expedition, was about discovering, seeing and feeling this. The conference at the Central Bank of Curacao was titled Island in Transition.
I think it was an extremely inspiring session, and I think the key takeaway for me is that the small things matter. And Professor Rotmans ended the session by saying, well, you have to think big, but you have to start working small.
Begin bij jezelf, begin in een kleine groep en zo brei je telkens weer verder. Voordat je het weet, heb je een indirecte impact op een hele grote maatschappij.
The purpose of the Executive Masterclass was combining both leaders and change makers from the public and the private sector and young leaders, because we also had a winning team of Sustainable that joined in the Masterclass. It was about starting up a dialogue, and it was about building these connections between these special groups.
Nossa organização agora está passando de período de transição. Nós estamos com o pensamento na ideia de IDG que passa netamente de essa ideia, no qual nós que logra.
It's on the board there, kennis delen met slimste koppen van Curaçao. It's not kennis delen, but gevoel delen. Mr. Rotmans said, letting it come from the heart, and gevoel comes from the heart. And I notice in my daily practice that when I work from my heart, it has the most effect.
We've been thinking about connecting to Professor Jan Rotmans for a while, and I had recently read his book, Embracing Chaos, and bringing a keynote of his stature to Curacao, invite him here to get a real feeling of a real sense of what's already going on.
Curacao is in transition. I see a lot of examples going on in terms of greening the island. But my warning was, the difficult part is still to come. So we need to scale up all the initiatives that are going on, and we need to work hard on the governance in terms of the public-private collaboration to accelerate the energy and resources transition. But I think that the young generation is key for accelerating the transitions that are going on. Because they have the energy, the inspiration, the hope and the plans to do it better and faster than the old generation.
Ik merk dat veel jonge mensen soms door de iets oudere generatie, maar ook soms door zichzelf de mond gesnoerd wordt. En juist nieuwe ideeën en verandering in de wereld komt veel meer van jongeren om juist dat glazen plafond en andere dingen stuk te maken, zodat er veel meer verandering komt.
The world that we live in today, it's not an era of change, it is a change of era. And then it's up to us to connect, to discuss and see where we identify our opportunities and our challenges.
Hoe laten wij de wereld achter? Net zoals de professor Jan Rotmans heeft gezegd, wanneer onze kleinkinderen onze vraag stellen, wat heeft u gedaan om de wereld beter te maken? En dan willen wij met trots kunnen zeggen, dit was onze bijdrage. In de breedste zin des woords. Met onze investeringen en ook met onze persoonlijke keuzes en beslissingen die wij maken.
is why we do is they will have the brunt of the impact. So the planet and of course the islands of Curacao will change, and the young generation are the ones living on the island for the longest period of time and will have the most of the impact of climate. So this week is very important for preparation of future generations, I think.
Everybody in the room, you feel it. You feel the energy, you feel the enthusiasm. Everybody wants a better Curacao, everybody wants a better planet, and not only that they sit there and want it, but they're willing to do the work to achieve it, or they're willing to listen to people that are doing the work.
Dus em Green Week está falando de conhecimento e para ele compreender, it's not business as usual, van preparar para mundo mais duradouro, tem caso que nos isla mais duradouro. So, nós temos solamente 444 km quadrados. Então, riba nós temos que viver junto, como gente, com os pessoas, nos natureza, etc. Riba e Baudilaman. Então, nós temos que sorrir que nós usamos de uma maneira wise. Para minha nieto, vosso nieto, tem a mesma qualidade de vida que nós temos.
We ended up with a whole week of events, starting with a green tour and ending up with a masterclass, and not to forget the groene bottle. The objective was bring people together, because at the end of the day, if you want to make steps in a more sustainable Curacao, it's about people working together. I had a good time because it was the end of the Green Week and you could see so many different connections. So it was a fantastic start. Yeah, an ending and a start.